It's April 12th. Yesterday I talked about how I wanted to work on my truck today. I did do that, but it didn't go so well. I got up this morning, made some like eggs and toast and yogurt bowl. It was really good. Pretty great. Day started off pretty great. I mean, today overall was just pretty great. It was just working my truck didn't work out much, but then I went and went to my dad's where my truck was parked, and I got working on it, pulled it to like a good flat location because it was kind of parked on a hill. But I had to pull it because it doesn't start, so I had to use my car to pull it, and then use my brother to steer it while I was pulling it, and which is actually pretty difficult because I didn't have power steering because we couldn't turn on. But yeah, I drained the fuel lines, which took till about noon. I drained everything, then I connected everything back up, put new fuel in it, and about 1 o'clock, and it didn't do anything. And also, when I was draining the fuel lines, I used a plug into my fuel module. Like, I unplugged the fuel module, and then I put some why am I blanking what they're called? The fuses. I put some fuses um into the fuel. I put some fuses into the fuel like control thing into it, basically, which turns on the fuel pump. So pumps just constantly pumping, and I just put a siphon hose at the end of my fuel filter. So it basically just dumped into buckets, and it was like 20 gallons of fuel, which I'm like, oh, what do I do with this? And I like came back like a few hours later, and half of it was evaporated. So I was like, evaporate, probably not the best part, not what you're supposed to do, but it's what I'm gonna do. Um, I haven't seen it yet. When I left the day, it was about half done evaporating, so we'll see how that goes. Uh, but I basically tried starting with new fuel in it. It did nothing. It was still struggling. So, and the fuel pump was working. You could hear it working, and also when I had it completely disconnected, still with the control mod or the fuel control module like plugged in, I turned the key and I could see the gas just spout out into the bucket. So obviously it's still pumping. Maybe there's not enough pressure. It's possible there's not enough pressure and it still needs to go up in there. But I'm not really a mechanic, so I don't really know what's going on. So I'm gonna bring it to an actual mechanic Monday when I can, because it's the weekend, so I can't do that right now. And I'll have to, maybe they'll have a tow truck that, or some sort of tow truck that come get it. But if not, I'll have to call a tow truck company and get it over there, which sounds like a task and expensive. So I don't know if I'll probably like pay it off this week. I'm gonna have to wait till the next paycheck to see how much money I'm actually gonna have. Um, yeah, really wanted to buy crypto this week, but I don't think that's gonna work out. It definitely won't work out. Have to wait till next week, unfortunately. But I tried and I did it. And then also after that it was about 1:32, and then I went with my brother, and my brother and my dad. And my brother has a 22 rifle. My dad has a 22 pistol handgun, and we shot them both, and that was pretty fun. I think that's what they are, both 22s. I don't really know how guns work or anything, so don't. If I'm getting it wrong, I'm probably getting it wrong, but I think they're both 22s. I think it's like how it works. I don't know. I shot them both. They're really fun. It's much easier to shoot with the rifle than it is the handgun, because it's like, yeah, there's a scope on it and everything, and I was pretty accurate with it from pretty far away, so it was pretty great actually. It was just fun to unload the mag at the handgun. That was probably my favorite part. But then after that, went home, had a protein shake, I watched a little YouTube, and then I went to the gym. The pump was great, gym was great. Came back, where I went and got some Chipotle. Came back. Yeah, I came back here and then ate it, and now this is kind of where I am. It was a full day. Tomorrow I'm just gonna do laundry, do my dishes, which is pretty much already done. Everything, my house is pretty clean already. It's pretty much spotless, but clean a little bit more and cook my meals. This week I'm probably gonna have spaghetti and then my normal work meal, which is just rice, beef, and eggs. and bell peppers and onions. That'll probably be this week. Groceries are gonna be pretty cheap since I already have the pasta and I just need to get some ground beef or I already have the sauce. I just need to get ground beef and noodles. Yeah, it's gonna be really cheap meals this week, which is gonna be pretty great. Probably gonna spend like $60 on groceries and I don't need to buy anything extra, so that's nice. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. I don't think I have anything else really. So next week I'm gonna lock. So Monday I'm gonna get everything situated. Oh, also Sunday tomorrow I'm gonna go eat supper with my mom because she said she was grilling out and she invited me over and I can't really reject that. And I also don't know what else I would do anyway. Maybe just get more sleep. Other than that, I'll try to leave early and try to leave right after supper, maybe 7 or so, and try to get to bed by 8. Because if I'm in bed by 8, then I'll be up by 6, and it's not totally destroying my sleep schedule. I am so tired right now, though. I'm ready for bed. So I'm probably going to log off here, get ready for bed. And that's going to be today. See ya.